I actually originally entered the university as a math and theater double major. I was pretty set on doing math education, but the theater faculty and the theater department and everyone I met, the more that I took classes, the more that I just fell in love with it. Never really saw it as a viable career option for me until I got here, and it was encouraged and uplifted by my professors, by my peers to do it.
It never felt like freshmen were sidelined for upperclassmen in productions or in classes or anything like that. It always felt like we were pretty immediately welcomed into being like, okay, great, you're here. We all have the same goal, which is to make art. Now that you're here and now that we're here, we're all gonna work together.
They give us the best experiences as close to the real world as possible. They set it up as best as possible, and for them also experienced in this field as actors themselves, they've experienced the real world and how it's made up and how they do business out there. So they try their best to carry it into here so that we are prepared for when we leave here.
I really enjoy the class sizes. It's really nice because I feel like I get a one-on-one connection with my professors, but they also have the time to where they're not like running around like trying to help everybody. We are able to sit down better, focus better, and hone our really, really fine skills that help us stand out in like interviews. I know I've taken like my samples, my portfolios to interviews, and it has, I think, helped me stand out in that process.
I went to a high school where we performed in a cafeteria. We didn't have scene shops. We had an old locker room to hold costumes. So stepping foot where all of a sudden I had dressing rooms like what I'm in right now. We have a full costume shop, a scene shop. It was incredible.
Us theater majors having our own space to be ourselves and be amongst others of our track and of our desires is a very beneficial asset to everyone here. Us, all of us being here and having our own building, and it being a newer building with two separate theaters with places to train and places to teach and being taught in said theaters that we also have the performances in. It's all a great connection.
Because there are so many different kinds of people here, and there are so many like different backgrounds and personalities, to me it's really hard to feel like I'm out of place. Because it doesn't feel like there's a set path or like a set way to look or way to talk or anything like that. The net is so wide that for me it's hard to feel like I can't fit in.
I definitely feel like I have an incredibly enormous support system here, to the point where I want to stay here for grad school. So I'll be here another 2-3 years past undergrad because I just don't want to leave yet. Montevallo is my home. It's where I found my people. No matter what or where I go, my home is still here. I could come back 20 years from now and still feel like no time has passed.